I'm Professor Mike Pearson. I'm Professor of Clinical Evaluation here, and I'm a physician. I've been working for the last 2 years on IT matters, and in particular on implementing the electronic document management system across our trust. This little film is to introduce it to you and tell you how we went about it. Aintree University Hospital is one of the largest hospitals in England. We're based at the north end of Liverpool. We have a pretty deprived population. We treat all forms of emergencies, and we have a lot of specialist units on site as well. We had something like 1 million volumes of records with 400,000 current patients, and it occupied 10 miles of shelving. A vast exercise in looking after the library and a lot of expense in storing it. We had to do something, and our approach has been to make it into an electronic system. Other trusts, and indeed many industrial companies, have approached record scanning by simply scanning it page for page in a sequential order. And that's fine up to a point. But as a clinician, if I'm faced with a patient, I haven't got time to sort through several hundred pages of notes. Finding a way of indexing the notes so that as a clinician, whether I be a surgeon, a physician or radiologist, I can find the bits that are relevant to me, was a huge challenge that we had to overcome.
One of the challenges we had from the clinicians was to make the new computerised system much faster and more efficient than the paper-based system. One specific example was to be able to find relevant bits of information within that record in a very timely and easy way.
We've used optical character recognition to identify all the wording in the case notes, and from that we've used it to identify specific forms for specific clinicians. And so, for example, if someone wants to get to an echocardiogram, we can recognise an echocardiogram sheet from the words that are on it. If a consultant comes to the notes and wants to find that echocardiogram, all the important results can be found at 3 or 4 clicks. And each specialty has been given the opportunity to customise their needs into this package.
The way doctors interact with our new computer system is radically different from the way they did with the paper-based system. All of our consultations are now electronic, and very little paper is now used within the organisation.
Think of a clinic. A patient arrives for a clinic and the clerk is preparing the notes and making sure everything is ready for that clinic to function. In that process, they would bookmark for the clinician the last time that clinician had seen the patient. As soon as the clinician has opened the EDMS package and got that patient up, the one bookmark takes them straight to where they need to be for that patient. The consultation can get underway straight away. It's that sort of attention to detail which makes the project viable. Without it, there's an awful lot of searching and clinics just slow down.
CCube Solutions have provided the electronic medical record software, and in partnership with Capita Total Document Solutions, they have done the scanning using Kodak scanning equipment. The records are scanned by Capita and then securely transferred over to our computer systems, where they are optically character recognised, automatically indexed, and then uploaded into the system ready for the clinicians to access. The financial and operational benefits for this organisation have been huge. With an initial investment of £1.5 million, we have freed up £1 million a year in revenue back to the organisation and over £20 million in estates for use for clinical care.
The savings have come out of non-clinical budgets. This has not reduced our clinical spend at all. And indeed, some of the efficiencies that will come from having data instantly available 24/7 will be realised in the next few years. The system as set up here is eminently copyable by anyone. You do need to make sure that your clinicians, clerks and other operational staff and technical staff work together, but there's nothing in our system which could not be replicated in any busy hospital across the UK. Good records management is 2 things: having the records available 24/7 and being able to get what you want from them. I think I'm very pleased that we have found a system which allows us to retrieve the knowledge stored in those records in real time.